I once visited a Nazi concentration camp when I was 16, and it was part of the many trips organized by the school. Now, the African in me, even though hardened by life and Africa's experiences with colonial atrocities, I felt something for those people who had passed through those gates. Because 25 years earlier, the first German genocide took place in Namibia against the Nama and the Herero people. And to this day, they are still debating about Namibia's reparation. Anyway, the paradox in this whole story is that this took place in Belgium, a country that committed worse atrocities in Africa, teaching its children and African children who were in that school about Germany's crimes, but nothing about their own crimes in the Congo. A hypocritical cocktail. If you drink from it, you'd probably gone. And this is why I often say that the education system in Africa has failed and it's still failing people. Because imagine if as a continent we had similar school programs. On one hand, teaching the youth about our respective experiences with colonization, and on the other hand, taking the youth to neighboring countries to see what others experienced. Because this is basic mathematics. The more we understand and share with each other, the more we can work together. You see, sometimes the continent feels like a house where a crime took place, and on the very next day, that house was rented to someone else, and the bodies were hidden in the back garden. And today we are still wondering why some people still suffer from identity crisis and self-hate. Listen, when these memorial sites were put in place in Western countries so that their children could learn about their history, nobody cared about what Germany had to say on the matter. So why is it that we Africans care so much about people who say it will teach hate? And why do we even pay attention to these things? And to be honest, our pain is often seen as an opportunity to make money. You have con artists living their best lives claiming to help people while in reality using the people to sustain their lifestyle. Anyways, if you're still here, I tell excellent authentic African stories on the big red button in the podcast section. So you don't need to subscribe, just go and listen.
We, ni nini?